Today is September 17th, my friends. We only have until Friday, September 20th, to avoid disaster. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will soon. And if you do know what I'm talking about, I am going to call people to action, and I'm going to call people out. We're going to get to all of this after the break. This is your daily dose of Veterans Intel. This is all about the military and veterans community. Hey, we're talking about news you could use. Tune in, you're not going to want to miss this. I'm not doing this for ego. I have plenty of ego. I'm doing this to help people live their best veteran life. If you don't know what September 20th is, I have not done a good job of bringing the hysteria. September 20th is a day that could affect the lives of so many veterans. Let's back up. The VA has a budgetary shortfall. It's approximately $15 billion. $2.9 billion of that is directly related to disabled veteran compensation. That's the piece that we're concerned about today. Because if that is not fixed and funded by Friday, October 1st payments for disabled veterans are threatened. These veterans, a lot of these veterans depend on this income. Many of them cannot work, and thus this is a significant portion of their income. Why is this such a big deal? It should be obvious. Veteran service organizations like the American Legion really push against veteran homelessness, veteran food insecurity, and of course, veteran suicide. And I think October 1st, if people are not able to pay their bills, they can't pay their rent, they can't buy groceries, they can't pay for their car or their insurance or whatever it is that they need to pay for to get on in this world, they could have what I call an overwhelm moment. A moment where the challenge in front of them is so overwhelming that they don't know how they're going to solve it. And the unfortunate solution that comes to their mind is the ultimate solution to them in that moment. Now, we are an organization in the American Legion that we believe in Be the One. If we really believe in Be the One, I need to be the one to take action in this moment. You need to be the one to take action in this moment. We all need to collectively become the one and let our voices be heard to our legislators in Washington, D.C., that this issue right now, in this moment, is of the utmost importance. It's very simple. Go to legion.org/action. It takes a couple minutes to fill out. You have to put in your name and address so that they know what legislators to attach you to. But then after that, every time you want to go there, it just takes seconds to click the send a message button. Simple, easy, yet powerful. Now, I hope everyone right now is taking out their phone, and if you're watching the video, stopping watching the video and going to legion.org/action right now to sign up and take action on this, because you actually care about our brothers and sisters who have served this country and are now disabled in some form and rely on this compensation for their very survival. I hope that the importance of that is obvious, and I hope that I'm not overstating it, because I don't think that that's possible, and I hope that you are on your way to do it now. That is the call to action. I also have to call out some people, segments of our veteran community, that when we bring these things up, that when we bring up things that are of the utmost importance in the moment, alternative arguments, other beefs that they personally have seem to rise to the surface, and they distract from the mission that's right in front of us. So while we're talking about a deadline that's coming up this Friday so that disabled veterans can get paid, I hear arguments that, this is nothing new. It's just the government. Everything with government, it's a mess. Or there was this one time I went to the VA and they didn't smile at me and I didn't feel good about myself. So I think we need to take care of those problems. Or they tell me about something in another section of the VA. People don't understand the VA is 3 distinct administrative units. There's the VBA, which we're talking about here, veteran benefits. There's the VHA, which is the hospital operations, and then there are the cemetery operations. I forget, there are 3 letters, but they have 3 letters as well. So today we're only talking about the VBA. And even within the VBA, if you've had claims problems in the past, if you have things in appeals that are taking too long, I do, but it's not important in this moment, this week. I need group focus this week. I need you to not think about yourself, but think about the whole in this week. Please don't try to know it all and distract from what we need to do. This is important. This is a rather short message, but I really want to stress that we need to come together and get this done. Legion.org/action is where we need to go. We need to sign up if you haven't signed up. We need to send the messages, and know this, you can send the same message every 24 hours. So whatever time you send the message today, just 1 minute later, send it tomorrow, and let them know that you're not voting multiple times. This is communication. And if you send the same communication multiple times, what it's saying is, we're not just doing something on a knee-jerk reaction. This is important to us. This is a priority to us. And we're going to keep hammering this until the end, because we intend to do right by our disabled veteran brothers and sisters. I hope that I'm not going to get a bunch of irrelevant issues about where you think the wasteful money is being spent, because it likely has nothing to do with VA benefit compensation, because that is a separate budget. I hope that you will encourage people in your circle of influence to do the same thing, because it could be the veteran, it could be family of veterans, it could be supporters of veterans, it could be people who don't even know veterans at all, but they are citizen advocates. Everyone has the power to be a superhero in this story, and I'm hoping that you can all set aside your woe is me origin story and just put on that cape and get on out there and save the day. This is Jeff Daly with a daily dose of Veterans Intel, or just Vet Intel, saying get out there, fly high, and save the world.